Close your eyes, 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 eyes.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into Undercards. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. But first, if you could take the time to press the subscribe button down below, I would truly appreciate it. Also, if you can press the notification button, you will be informed on when I upload new content. Now, today's reading is all about lessons that we've carried over from our past lives into this incarnation. These are going to be messages from our past self, our past life. Now, we have three options here to choose from. Option 1, option 2, and option 3. Now you can pause the video, choose a pile. Let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the first pile, here's your reading. Okay, so we're going to look at this card after. So let's lay the cards out. So we have here Soul Lesson Perception, Third Eye Chakra. Ritual Healing Connection, Heart Chakra. The Star, card number 17. Five of Fire, Five of Wands. The Hermit, card number 9. And we have Emotions, Cucumber. What I'm getting from this is the lesson that you've carried over into this life is one where you need to take a step back, right? To think about decisions before acting. Your past self, your past life is telling you that you need to take time to focus on discernment, right? Take time to connect with your higher self. Take time to connect with source, ancestors, right? Take time to, with the star, to connect and figure out what you truly want. That's what it looks like. Because with the Five of Fire, it looks like you move very quickly. You act quickly towards things, and that's a very good quality to have. However, sometimes you can jump into something or enter into something too quickly and it burns you. Because here with the Five of Fire, this person is blowing fire and it's a lot. That's very, very dangerous. You are someone where you take serious risks, major risks, but it doesn't always work out in your favor, right? You're very, very, for some, you enjoy the thrill of taking a risk, but what you're being asked to do from your past life is to actually sit back and think about the consequences of certain actions, right? This could be in finance, relationship, family, health, right? There's a need to really think things through before you act, because many of you have been burned numerous times because you've jumped into something too quickly, right? Also, I'm feeling like even with a business venture, this could be entering into get rich quick schemes and you've been burned. And what your past self is telling you is to go into hermit mode, right? Really sit back and think about how you're going to plan, what steps do you need to take to achieve your goal, to achieve your dreams with the star, achieve what you truly desire, what you wish for, right? This is interesting because with a lot of my readings, it's all about people taking action, but for you, it's actually slowing down and going deep within self, right? Because the answers does lie within, right? The answers lies within you as to what you want and how you're going to go about receiving it. Because once you take the time to decide and plan how you're going to move or take action towards something, you don't have a problem with moving quickly. You don't have a problem with manifesting it, with making it happen. That's the beautiful part. You're not afraid of acting. For many of you, you're also someone that has a temper. So when things don't go your way, you lose it. I mean, this is, I consider it bull in a china shop. That's what I'm seeing, a bull in a china shop, or a red rag to a bull. It's funny, here we have orange and red, but it's, you really go off the handle quickly, whether it's people not doing what you want, people not doing certain things the way you like them to, you prefer, right? It's, you definitely have a very short temper, and you're being asked to cool down, chill. You heard that saying, cool as a cucumber. So you should be in the energy of letting things roll off your back, right? This could be if people are talking about you, people are critiquing you, right? You're very, it's like a hypersensitivity here. Also, I'm picking up for someone where there's a lot of misunderstanding, like they read things with the perception card, they read things the wrong way. So you may think that someone sees you a particular way. That's what you have doctored up in your head. If you think someone is talking about you or think lowly of you, why don't you go and investigate before you fly off the handle? That's what it's saying, right? There's a need to chill. There's a need to really chill out. And if you have experienced many disappointments because you've taken action towards certain business ventures or people, etc., there's a need for you to just take a step back and just relax. Because that could be the thing, that energy, your aura could be one that of hostility. You're giving off those vibes, and it's actually making people run away from you, right? So your past self, your past life self is saying, in this life, you need to learn how to chill out, right? And a way to do that is to connect with nature, going out into nature, sitting into nature, actually losing yourself in the environment. Right? This is you getting love with the green here in the heart chakra, getting the love from the elements, getting the love from nature, right? Actually building a connection, a relationship with nature. Also with the Hermit card here, you will be getting a lot of your inspiration and wisdom when you are out in nature as well. Again, with the Star here, she's cupping water here. She has water in her hands, and I'm picking up that you need to set your intentions in water. If you heard of people when they say that you can speak to water and actually tell it what you would like it to do, that's something that you should look into. Also with cucumbers, possibly adding cucumbers to your diet. And for someone using cucumbers on your eyes, someone has like enough bags to take them to Europe. Right, they're exhausted. Being in this 5 of fire energy is quite exhausting. It does take a lot out of you. So maybe you have bags under your eyes, you can't sleep. Look into using cucumber slices on your eyes to get rid of the bags. Also keep a dream journal with the Hermit here. There's a journal, dream journal, but also a journal daily, adding daily entries in your journal, and actually put in the journal how you're feeling, right? There's a need for you to connect with your feelings, putting your feelings on paper. This will allow you to, when you're looking back, oh, this is like interesting to explain. Now, it's almost like you can't see the way you are. You don't see how you behave. You don't see how you come across to others. And there's a need for you to put that down on paper. Keep a journal and write in it daily. And express your true feelings, right? Because what I'm seeing is, let's say 3 months down the line, when you look back, you're going to see how you have grown, how you've developed, and where you were emotionally, mentally at that time 3 months back. So that's it's actually you being able to see your development, right? And with the perception dream journal, because we have your third eye, so if you are getting visions, definitely enter it in your in your journal. Also there's meditation, but when you do go out in nature, write about how you feel in that environment. Also Yeah, right when you are in that environment, I'm hearing. Because the hermit here, he's in the environment writing and gaining inspiration for projects, ideas. But you don't have a problem with manifesting or taking action towards what you want to achieve. But it's just for you to take a step back to create it, right? To come up with a proper strategy, a plan of action. I'm also picking up that you should not rely heavily on what other people think as far as with projects. You are able to, you have the potential to come up with amazing ideas yourself. And that might be the problem for some. You are actually not listening to your intuition, listening to your own creative guidance. Right? You're focusing on others. You're actually thinking others are more creative than you, so they will come up with an idea and you would jump on it and run with it, and for some it works out, for some it doesn't, and that pisses you off. And what you're being guided to do is to actually come up with your own ideas here, right? Do something for yourself and then take action towards it. Yeah, change the way you see yourself, you view the world. There's a need to take your foot off the gas. There's a need for you to not be so harsh and hard, right? But more importantly, anything creative, take the time to plan properly, right? So come up with a proper strategy, plan of action, so you can move in the right direction and at the right pace. I'm hearing there's two birds here. So birds, we have an owl and that looks like a jay. So look into those birds for inspiration as well. Yeah, with the hermit, he has a cloak on. So do not tell people what you're doing. So don't give away your ideas, right? If you're going to have that me time, if you're going to be going inwards, right, there's no need to blab about it to the world. Just focus. That's your time. That's solitude time for you, right? But also when it comes to creative ideas, keep that to yourself. Let's see, should I let's throw one card from the Bright Future Tarot. Let's see. Okay, so we have here the Six of Cups. We have here the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's saying it's just to clean with the Six of Cups. This is you, well, it's past. This is feeling like past life. So I'm going to link that with that's something that you've carried over, this hot-headedness and this need for you to actually take a chill pill and just go inwards. But more importantly, this is all about cleaning house, right? So this is your inner temple, right? Your emotional temple, your spiritual temple. So you are cleaning that out. You are releasing past karmas, right? Negative karmas. You're clearing that up in this life. And there is a crossroads here with the Six of Pentacles, right? This is like what you put in, right, will come back in return. So whether it be something negative or something positive. So if you are putting in negative energy, do expect to get negativity back in return. So always aim to be in the light energy, right? And of course with Four of Wands, this is all about stability, and you have four here with the cucumber as well. So this is building stable foundations. This is you being stable, right, with self, but also with two people in the cards. This is having stable connections, stable actions with others, stable movement with others, right? Being in that energy of not flying off the handle, right? This is also with the Six of Pentacles, meeting someone halfway. So if you are working with someone, and again, you're someone that's hot-headed and you misinterpret things, there's a need to meet someone halfway. Do a little bit of investigating, right? Because with the Six of Pentacles here, you see all these pentacles right in the river, and all you have to do is jump on each one to get across to this other person. So do some investigating before you fly off the handle, right? Make sure that you're not misinterpreting something, right? So there's a need for you to clear that energy, and you will clear this energy, and all you need to do is to just be calm and to go inwards and to connect with your higher self and source. It will bring harmony. It will bring harmony and stability in your work and in your connection with others. But this is definitely screaming, what you put in is what you're going to get back out in return with the Six of Pentacles. That's what I'm feeling. And it's with the water, it's all about its emotions as well. Your emotion determines your pentacles, how you generate finances, money, right? That's interesting. Now let's get, I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is going to be color cards as advice, right? So I'm using the color mage. All right. See, this is nice. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. All you gotta do is chill out. Okay, so you got 2. We have here card number 32, Lunar Moth, Goddess Ishtar and Fertility. And we have here card number 71, Chocolate Indulgence. Yeah, with chocolate, it's all about just grounding yourself. This is you going inwards. This is you indulging in nature, just taking in all the sounds, taking in those amazing sensations when you're connecting with Gaia, right? When you're connecting with your higher self, when you're connecting with source, it is actually euphoric. You can get lost in that, in the love of the divine. You can get lost in that energy. This is all about you getting lost, absorbed, and savoring your connection with your higher self, source, nature, Gaia. When you're in nature, when you're in hermit mode, right? Savor that. Savor it like you were eating chocolate, and you're eating chocolate slowly, right? Just really sit in it and enjoy. Just eat the sensation that you're experiencing in that moment, right? That will allow you to step into fertility. That will allow you to be open to abundance, right? To growth. You will grow spiritually, emotionally, but also that it's going to trigger off into your abundance, your material abundance, or any abundance that you want to achieve. The greens, there's lots of greens here, so there's heart work as well. There's a need for you. It's a love of self, but a love of the oneness of the universe. There's a connection that you need to have with nature, because deep down you are someone that is deeply connected to nature, but it's like you've divorced yourself from it. You're pushing it away, and that's the only way that you're going to get that flow, divine wisdom, and to bring that flow of abundance. Right? It's what you put out will come back in return. That's your major lesson. Now let's look at your tea leaf card. So we have here money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Now for those of you who were looking for money, financial growth, this is all you have to do. And I'm getting chills. Take the time to not jump too quickly into something. Plan. Go into hermit mode and see exactly what you want to achieve. Plan and then take action. Right? Being open to listening to others as well. And also having that connection and time with self. Wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at that. You have the coins. There's a path here. A path of coin, a trail of coins. So it's something that is long lasting as well. It's like I'm hearing there's abundance waiting for you. And this can be abundance in any form, right? There's abundance waiting for you, but it's up to you if you are going to seek it and receive it. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the second pile, here's your reading. So we're going to look at this card at the end, the tea leaf card. Okay, let's lay the cards out. So we have here card number 23, the gift of knowing, third eye chakra. Card number 35, elevate, support. 8 of air, 8 of swords. 3 of fire, 3 of wands. Child of air, page of swords. And we have card number 33, wholeness, black mulberry. What I'm getting from this group is you have a lot of wisdom that you've carried over from previous incarnations, right? And what you're meant to do with that is to share your wisdom with others to allow them to elevate, right? To grow, to expand. But also you are here to receive support from others. This is like the master-student situation when it comes to this pile. With the 8 of here, you're being asked to share your wisdom, share your knowledge with others, but also to be open to receiving wisdom and knowledge from others, right? For few of you, you're keeping this quiet, right? So if you're in a group setting, you're the one that's all the way in the back, or you're the really silent one, but you have so much to share, so much wisdom. Oh, I'm getting chills. And what you're being asked to do is to step up to the plate. Step up and share what you know. Because you have a lot of brilliant ideas, right? You have a lot of ideas that could actually transform, let's say it's a group project, right? You have not harebrained ideas, but like genius ideas. Ideas that could just take off quickly. With the fire card, something that is like quick, right? Quick to be successful. You're playing it small. It's like you're dimming your light, but you are actually, it's fear of leading, but it's you don't have to step into the leadership role. All it is you just sharing what you know. And also in doing that, so I'm hearing like you don't like people to be heavily reliant on you, and I completely understand that. But you can express your wisdom in a way where it inspires others so they're not clingy, codependent on you, right? It's expressing that you are all equals, sharing just what you know, working on building something better. Right? Everyone has a role. Everyone gets recognition. That's what it's saying, right? So there's no need for you to shy away and dim your light because you don't want to be in that leadership role, because you don't have to. All you're doing is sharing your wisdom and inspiring others. And for others of you where you are actually comfortable with stepping up and being the leader and being the center of attention, it is saying to be open to hearing others out, allowing others to get the spotlight, right? Living in the moment with the child of air. This is also learning, being open to learn, being open to observe and learn, develop and grow. And with the butterflies surrounding the page, this child, this is all the wisdom that you can gain, transformative wisdom that you can gain from listening to others, from observing others, and vice versa. So your wisdom can help transform others. But this is like a two-way street. This is you balancing this out. This is you giving and receiving. The figure 8, divine wisdom. Because we have here with the card number 33, master number, that's all about wisdom, but teaching, wholeness. So this is all about completion, being complete. And in this wholeness, it is you are the master, you share your wisdom, and you are the student as well. You're learning. Because again, no one knows it all. We're constantly learning new things. And we learn new things from people from all walks of life, animals even, nature. But this is you being open to this. Whether it be dialing back arrogance and ego, or stepping up to the plate and standing in your power, right? Because we have here 23 and 35, that's 5 and 8, right? Changes. So one is the divine stepping in and creating the change for you, and the other is you actually making the change. This is you transforming your life or the lives of others. A beautiful figure 8 happening here. I'm seeing a figure 8, divine wisdom. Yeah, with the black mulberry, I mean, look at the colors here. You heard that saying, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You have a lot of wisdom, and there's a lot of wisdom to gain, to receive, right, in nature and from others as well. We have here, look at these two berries here, they're not fully ripe. So it's like, this is the teacher, the nice ripe fruit, and then here this is the student. You're learning. You're still open to learn. Nothing grows at the same pace, at the same rate. And it says if you are in this energy, this yin yang energy, you will be blessed. You will open the gate, open the floodgates to blessings coming in. Okay, let's see what color energy surrounds you. So it's like in your past life, carrying over a lot of wisdom. That's what it's saying. But it's just for some sharing it, and for others just gaining wisdom from others, being open to listening, exchanging wisdom with others as well. And let's see. Okay, card number 100. Archangel, we have here card number 100. Evoke the guardians. Yep, call on the guardians. So, wow, the colors are similar as well. So we have here yellows. So we have third eye chakra and support, right? So this is the support. It's all about, ooh, there we go. Support. Calling on the guardians, the archangels, to support you. This is for you, for those who are not comfortable with sharing your wisdom. You can call on archangels to support you, to guide you, to lift anxiety and fear from you in certain situations where you have to stand up and be counted. You have to present yourself. With this card here, the Child of Fear, this is all about living in the moment, right? Don't overthink things. Don't overthink things. Just go with the flow. And for some, I even feel that it will be more like a channel. You will be a channel when it comes to sharing your wisdom with others. So you don't have to worry about being self-conscious, because it's going to be not you speaking, in a sense. Okay, let's see what the tea leaf card says. Angel. Isn't that interesting? Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Yes, you have nothing to worry about. You don't need to hide away your wisdom. You don't need to hide this spark, this fire that you have. It's brilliant. There's something magnetic about you, and pure as well, that others will find endearing. You are protected by spirit because you're here to channel divine wisdom, share divine wisdom with the world, right? And then, and if you're in the energy of the 3 of fire, craving too much attention, there's a need for you to really take a step back and live in the moment and reflect and realize that it's not about you, right? It's about the collective. Right? It's about the collective. I don't think that's many of you though. That's just a few of you, and you will know. You will know. You'd either feel triggered or you will admit it, shake your head and make the changes, right? Now let's see, let's get some cards from the Bright Future Tarot. Let's see. Oops, okay. I guess I'll have to take, should I take one more? Can I have one more? Thank you. This one is popping up again. Wow. So we have here the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups, wow, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is all about you. This is all about just using logic and emotion as well. This is quite interesting. So it's a double edge here. It's a two-sided thing. So this is interesting. So there's a need for you to move into becoming more empathetic of self and of others, right? So we have the Six of Cups again, which is, for me, and especially in this reading, it's about past life. Right? I'm taking this card as past life. So these are things that you need to clear up, lessons that you need to work on in this incarnation to complete. Right? So what I'm feeling is that you will complete it in this incarnation. If you follow this, you will complete it. Because your mission here, your lesson is actually to share wisdom. And with the card being at the end, the Six of Cups, it's saying that you will complete this lesson. This is all about you cleaning up, clearing up anything from the past, any things from past incarnation in this one. It's for some of you, this is you stepping out of being too much in your head, right? Being too methodical, focusing more on your feelings, focusing more on empathy. But this is also starting to develop your psychic gifts, spiritual gifts. This is you surrendering to it. That's quite interesting. So with going with the flow, with the Child of Air card, right? Going with the flow, living in the moment. This is you actually surrendering to the messages that you are receiving, right? Not second guessing it and sharing it. The swords are all about communicating. So this could be for someone where they're second guessing what they're getting, the downloads, the feelings, just the knowing. They're second guessing it and they're not sharing it, of course. Yeah, that's the person that don't want to stand up and be counted, don't want to express their divine wisdom. It's calling for you to do that. Get out of your head and express what you are feeling, right? Get out of your head and express what you are feeling. You are protected and your archangels are with you and guardians. Call on them if you need you need that support. Call on them if you need support. For some of you, as a child, you might have been reprimanded or shamed for being in this energy, for being too sensitive, intuitive, and that's, you've put a block up, you've blocked it. And it's time for you to move out of that energy. Step out of being heavily in the head, focusing too much on logic, right? This is not the be all or end all. There needs to be a healthy balance of logic and feeling, right? Logic, intuition. And that's your lesson in this life, and sharing the wisdom. Okay, so I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the third pile, here's your reading. So we're going to look at the tea leaf after. So let's see what we have. Let's lay the cards out. So we have card number 25, Soul Lesson, Presence, Crown Chakra. Card number 4, Ritual, Honoring Cycles, Root Chakra. We have here card number 18, the Moon. 8 of Water, 8 of Cups. 6 of Fire. 6 of Wands. And card number 15, Happiness. Okay, let's see. What I'm getting from this for the third pile is your lesson that you've carried over, what your past life self wants you to complete in this life is actually you being comfortable with standing out, sharing your magic, right? This is you sharing your gifts, being present, not hiding away, right? There's a similarity to pile 2 where there is someone that is dimming their light. This is you actually being comfortable in showing your true self, living authentically, right? Because when with honoring cycles and the moon, these are both moody cards. These are cards where your emotions and you are ever changing, right? But there is a feeling of transformation and growth as well. It's almost like a child growing into an adult. There is going to be an end point where you are going to be in the 6 of fire energy, where you are just going to be the life of the party, center stage. You're going to be that magnetic pole, that draw for people. But this is you needing to recognize it and start living in that energy, being happy with who you are. That's what I'm hearing, because with the card number 15, happiness, this is you, and it's margin. This is you needing to be comfortable in your own skin. It feels like you're constantly changing to please others, like there's a chameleon energy here, where you're whatever environment you're in, you actually are able to adapt to it. Now, is it a bad thing? No, it's not. No, it's not. But the only thing where it's kind of iffy is that no one is going to really know the real you. And it can be confusing for you as well. Because the more you do that, the more you're moving away from your truth, who you really are. And then for some, you will be confused as to what you like. Like, what do I want to do? Or what do I truly like doing? Because you're so used to following others or pleasing others. So your past self is asking you, your soul lesson is for you to now be present, be authentic, move away from constantly changing to suit others. Move away from that. Start being authentic. Start being the true you. Expressing you. If you're worried about what others will think, oh, they won't like me, they will. Because the key thing is, energetically, you're being authentic. And if people don't like you, they're not for you. Right? They're not the right people for you. You will attract your soul tribe. You will attract those who understand you, are willing to understand you, that are resonating at the same frequency as yourself. Because I'm feeling like you are someone that is high vibrational, and you're actually like dumbing down, dimming your light to fit in and to settle. Why would you want to settle when you're such an amazing person? This is 6 of Wands. You have a lot to offer. You are magic. You're the flame. You heard of the moth to a flame. You're the flame. With the fire here, people will come to you. People will be inspired by you, by your free-spirited energy, and the divine runs through you. Divine energy runs through you. Right? You are healing others by just being present, with the presence card here, and you need to recognize that. You need to find your happy. For some, it's a connection where you're in a connection or a friendship group where you're constantly being put down, and there's a need to move away from that. Right? You experienced those cycles, those people, for a reason, and that was for you to recognize who you are. Right? That was for you to recognize what you liked, what you dislike. Right? Things about yourself. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Okay. Things about yourself that you need to embrace. because it feels like I'm picking up in a past life you started the process but you weren't able to complete it. So it's not like in this life you have to do the whole thing and then figure it out and all that. No, you are aware of this but you need to complete it, because a past life it's like you were just about to complete it and then you weren't able to finish it. But in this life you will and should. There's no need for you to be in unhappy energy. You need to be uplifted and excited, right? You radiate passion, joy, happiness, right? But also there's a need for you to embrace the cycles, the ever-changing cycles in your life. So the low periods and the high periods, this is for you to recognize it, embrace it, and learn the lessons from that, mainly about yourself and how you adapt in these environments, these situations. But the owl here, wisdom. And it's something that you'll be able to radiate and share with others verbally. You will go through periods of needing to be in solitude, in isolation, and that is okay, to recharge your batteries, to connect with self, connect with nature, Gaia, higher self source. Yes, that's very natural. But you will not lose the people that are right for you, your soul tribe, when you do choose to go off and recharge your batteries. But know that you are a major presence in this world. You're needed in this world. Your energy is so great, so big, so grand. You are needed to help uplift the vibrations of the world, the planet. So do not dim your light anymore. Listen to your intuition as well, your gut, with the moon here. Okay, let's see what the Bright Future Tarot has to say. I'm seeing drumming, dancing. So some of you can look into dancing, taking up swimming, also magic work, herbs I'm hearing. Moon, also moon or lunar magic. Look into setting intentions during the different phases of the moon, but also working with herbs, burning herbs while you're doing that, like witch magic. Okay, wow, so we have 7 of Pentacles. Should we take those? Okay, you got the most cards. Okay, so we have here the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands twice, Queen of Wands. Okay, I mean, just confirms. So, this is you. Ooh, chills. Okay, this is you working on self, working on mastering yourself, working on mastering a skill, right? So this could be you, for some of you, wanting to be a performance artist, wanting to tap into the healing arts with the moon cards, working with spirit, working with herbs, creating herbs with the King of Pentacles, wanting to be a spiritual leader of some kind, right? Definitely in the spotlight with the 6 of Wands, right? Having a following. So this can pertain to so many different fields, so many different mediums, but what the cards are saying is that this is the time to work on developing, mastering, right? You're at the stage where you're learning to master yourself, master an art, master a skill. And it is okay to take time for yourself, solitude time to reflect on how you're going to go about this, or if you're working yourself really hard, gaining support from others so that you can have that quiet time for yourself to recharge your batteries. So it ties in with the moon card, where there's different cycles, different phases, where you're going to have to take a step back to recharge your batteries, to regroup, because you are very high vibrational energy and you can burn out really quickly. With the King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, this is you becoming successful, becoming recognized. This is you gaining recognition from your peer group or what you do for a living, right? But it is important, you being who you are, you being comfortable in your own skin, right? So once you are present and you are showing the real you, you will be accepted, embraced, loved. This is anything, again, any field that you are working on. You are someone that is highly dedicated as well. So please do not shy away from standing in your truth and being authentic, right? If you are a flamboyant person, be flamboyant. Be exciting, right? Be high vibrational. Do not hide away from it. Kids, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six. These are like people around you. This is you working, but also being helped. There's other bees here, right? These are people celebrating you with the wands, celebrating you, watching you, being inspired by you, right? And with the Queen, she's the leader. She's comfortable in her skin. She's very radiant and magnetic. But it is okay to have some downtime, quiet time. I love this card. I love this card. Time to like reflect, to read, just to connect with self. Right? Swimming. Going out into nature and doing magic. There's a sense of researching. So when it comes to doing like magic, witch work, spiritual work, doing research is very important. Right? So with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, that's you being focused, right? So you researching and practicing and becoming focused on your work. You will master it. And you will be recognized for your work. But more importantly, be in a high vibrational energy. And again, I'm just mentioning magic. This is any type of work, any field. Definitely, this is you researching it, practicing it, right? To master this skill. You will be recognized. Okay, let's see what color card you're going to receive. Thank you. So we have here card number 56, Azure. Angelic communication. Wow. Now this ties in with the presence card. You are heavily surrounded by source energy and energy from the angelic realm, especially with the honoring the cycles cards with the Merkaba here. This is something that you should probably look into, actually. There's a mix here of spirituality, delving deeply into spirituality, but also there's other fields, creative arts, etc. It's very mixed. It's however you want to, wherever you want to go, wherever it fits. It's just saying to be focused and have downtime as well, but be you, right? Don't dim your light, because you have a lot to offer. Let's see what the tea leaf has to say. We have firecrackers, stop it, excitement. That's exactly who you are. And it's orange again. You have a lot of orange here. You are a firecracker, right? People love you. People want to be you. You bring excitement and joy and high vibrational energy to the room or wherever you are. And that is truly amazing. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your